Hello, Internet. My name is Ryan Ingram, and I created this channel to teach you everything that I know about building wealth. So, today I got some bittersweet news, and that's that a tenant has recently moved out of a property. But the sweet part is, this was the second property that I've ever purchased. I've got these numbers memorized. This is the property that finally made things click for me. So, I'm really looking forward to showing you guys inside the house how the condition that I bought it in, and also just diving into the numbers and explaining how and why this works. So, again, this is the second property that I purchased. The first property I purchased was a duplex. I paid all cash for it. And the problem with buying properties with all cash is the first, you run out of money really quickly. And then second, you don't tap into the higher returns that utilizing leverage appropriately helps get you to. On this property, the purchase price was $28,000, and I found this property right on the MLS. It wasn't an off-market deal. I didn't get it via a relationship. This was just right out in the open for anyone to see. The property was recently rehabbed, I believe, in 2015. So it had the new kitchen, new bathroom, new paint. It was move-in ready. It was gorgeous. I really want to emphasize the fact that I did not put any rehab money into this property. I purchased it in a phenomenal condition, and my wife and I would happily live in this property. So again, really looking forward to letting you guys check out the inside. The after repair value, now we've purchased this property 2 years ago now, so it has gone up. This is the after repair value for today, not from 2 years ago when we purchased it. It has appreciated a bit, so I'm going to conservatively put that around 45,000. However, that particular neighborhood has made drastic improvements over the past few years. So I think this is a conservative estimate still. Immediately, we have a $17,000 equity piece just for purchasing the property. The second piece is that since we were able to use leverage, then I put 25% down on this property and financed 75%. So my down payment was $7,000, and the loan balance was $21,000. Any idea what the mortgage payment is on a $21,000 loan? Well, let's take a look at the monthly expenses. So the mortgage on a $21,000 property is $112 per month. And again, I'm getting a little giddy as I'm talking about this because this is when it finally clicked for me. When I was sitting, I clearly remember it. I was in the living room of the property. I was looking around. The floors were recently redone. Everything was painted. The price tag was incredibly low. Where we lived in North Carolina, you couldn't even buy a condemned home for less than $100,000. And here I am standing in this $28,000 house looking around, and it's rent ready. It's got appliances, a recently redone kitchen, ceramic tile, recently redone bathroom, again, more ceramic tile. Just a real gorgeous place to live on a really quiet, fun street. The taxes are around $667 per year. That comes out to be $55. The insurance on this property comes out right to be $600 per year or $50 per month. So that brings us to a grand total of $217 per month. That's how much we have to pay just to own this property. The rent on this is $700 per month. The tenants that just moved out, they had a few animals, so that added, I believe, right at $70 per month in pet fees. So the total was $770 per month that we're bringing in on this property. So after you take away the mortgage, the taxes, and the insurance, you're left with $483. So for me to put down $7,000 to receive $483, that's a 14.49% cash on cash return. So that's pretty good. That made me excited. Now, since I purchased this property a few years ago, the loan has been paid down a good bit. However, when I'm explaining real estate to a few people, I'm always posed with the question is why wouldn't you just go ahead and pay off that mortgage? So if I were to take away this $21,000 mortgage, which now is less, but the payment is the same regardless of what the balance is. So if I were to take $21,000 out of my pocket to pay off this mortgage, the taxes don't change, the insurance doesn't change, any of the capital expenditures, repairs, maintenance that would be taken from this number, that wouldn't change at all. I would be sacrificing the money in my bank account just to save $112 per month. So I would much rather have the benefit and pay for the ability. I would rather pay $112 per month for the ability to keep $21,000 in my bank account. And kind of the reason for that is if I was able to get into this property just for $7,000, then by paying $112 per month, now I'm able to go out and do this 3 more times with that same $21,000. So now, if you were to keep the $21,000 in your bank account rather than buying this property in cash and then go out and do this 3 more times, then now you're talking about the $483 that you're making per month here, and you're going to do that 3 more times, which 483 times 3, that's 1449. So keeping the $21,000 in your pocket, buying 3 more identical homes would generate another $1,449 per month. So now with all of these together, now you're at $1,932 per month generated by the same $28,000 that was this purchase price. So that's just a glimpse into the power of leverage. And again, I found this deal on the MLS. This wasn't an off-market opportunity that took me, years of relationship building or just kind of dumb luck stumbling across. So again, when I say this property just kind of blew my mind and made clear the power of leverage, the beauty of real estate, and it just kind of lit up this path to if I can do this multiple times, then first it's really cool because it's scalable. There's no limit to it. And with each of these purchases, we're getting the $17,000 of equity. So what are your thoughts? But right now, let's go look at the property. So I know we just went over all the numbers in the office, but I just can't help myself in getting re-excited about this property and stressing on the fact that we paid $28,000 for this and it is pretty much in the same condition. a nice place to live. I would happily move here and I would happily raise kids here. Again, $28,000, $7,000 down. That's a great deal, but I'm a little bit biased. I can't tell you guys enough how much I love this house. I'm really impressed at the level of or quality of tenant that we were able to place in the property because they moved out and it's still in great shape. There's a little bit of scuffs on the paint here and there, but by and large, you wouldn't realize that someone had been living there for 2 years and just moved out without making any repairs, repainting the property, or anything. So this will probably go down as one of my favorite properties that I've ever purchased. Again, like I mentioned, I've got all of these numbers just ingrained in my brain because this property played such a pivotal role in me learning about how to operate and how to do real estate successfully. It kind of illuminated the path and just made me so excited. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. Tell me what you think in the comments below. As always, like and subscribe. That will do wonders for me in creating more content for this channel. And again, the reason I created this channel was just to help everybody just better their community through real estate, achieve an immense amount of wealth by just adding more value to your community. So let me know if you have any questions, if there are any other topics that you'd like to talk about, and I can't wait to talk to you guys again soon. Thanks.